Today, let's talk about Aston Martin. So in my opinion, Aston Martin makes some of the prettiest cars on the road today, bar none. And they do everything so well. I'm also drinking San Pellegrino today. And this one is pomegranate and orange. Wow! Whether you want a car with a V12, car with a twin turbo V8, if you want a manual transmission, they got a little taste of everything. They even make an SUV in the form of the DBX. So they're making everything, and they've got ridiculous cars like the Valhalla and the Valkyrie, which are just insane to even think about when it comes to the technology and the way that those cars can handle. So my take today is Aston Martin doesn't deserve the reputation that they have. For one, they've never truly been unreliable. Even the older ones from the 2000s have a pretty good reliability record. Wow! I guess maybe the fact that Ford owned them for a small period of time devalued them as a brand. Wow! I don't know, but even then their cars were absolutely gorgeous and still made with fantastic materials if you're speaking for time correctness, right? But we're talking about a brand that's responsible for anything from, a Vantage to a Vanquish to a 177 all the way to newer cars like their DBS Superleggera, which is one of the prettiest cars. That is honestly one of my favorite cars of all time. Wow! Other things, they've collaborated with Zagato to make, their various Zagato models, right? And then now they have like the DB11. They've got the Valkyrie, the Valhalla. I mean, they've got so many pretty cars. So why do they get such a bad reputation? Their cars are well built. They have really good powertrains. Their V12s that are in-house are fantastic. The twin-turbo V8s that they get now are sourced from Mercedes-AMG, so those are generically, or generally received to be reliable. Their build quality is actually pretty good, I've been in plenty of Aston Martins, both old and newer, and honestly, the worst thing I've seen is a dash coming up because of the adhesive on one of their all-leather dashes. Who cares? It was under warranty. So I'm at a loss. I don't know why Aston Martin gets the reputation they do. They build incredible cars, whether you want a GT, a sports car, an F1 car made for the road. And honestly, they also use it in James Bond. So your argument's invalid altogether. So in my opinion, Aston Martin is one of the coolest and best manufacturers in the world right now. It just sucks that they're on the verge of bankruptcy like every 6 months. Wow! You could say I'm a classy broad. That's my hot take for today. Fight me on it. Aston Martin's better than most brands.